Hi there.
Hail.
We've arrived at the Duke's northern stronghold.
It is an unwieldy place to fight. Seems it's been a while since anyone has called this place home.
Monsters that lurk here keep this path all but deserted. Each different combination of allies offers its own tactics for battle.
Fournival's inquest will begin soon. Let's deliver our
What
findings.
meaning do you suppose
Tis a
those
port
stones
crystal.
hold?
One can reach it from anywhere with the use of a magic item. This is a place quite restful to my kind. Seems this is where the merchants live.
Order! I will have order! This inquest has its conclusion. Fournival Frescobaldi, in the name of His Grace, Duke Edmund Dragonsbane, the court hereby proclaims its verdict. Guilty. Whereas you have deceived your fellow man to sate your avarice, the court sentences you to life imprisonment. This inquest is hereby ended.
Our task is done. Let us report our progress. All these workers going about their business. How lively.
Well, I trust.
Rumor has it, salvation works with a man known as the Knight's Champion.
word of Fournival's verdict has come. He was judged guilty. It was a fair trial and thorough. Justice was done, thanks in great part to your efforts. I am not without pity for him and his house, but such are the wages of wickedness. And for you, sir, the wages of diligence. Take it with my thanks.
If it is work you want, seek Aldous.
Many within the castle praise your bold deeds of late. I pray such good works continue apace. I have more tasks that require your attention. Pray, make your choice, sir. I'd a task I wished entrusted to you, sir. But Sir Mercedes insisted it be hers instead. She was most adamant. Though she is a knight come in good faith to aid us, she remains daughter to Hearthstone's lord. It does my heart no ease to see her undertake such a dangerous errand. Alas, in the face of her ardent petition, there was naught I could do but accede. Can I ask that you at least accompany her, sir? She must be kept safe. My thanks, Arisen. Pray go and speak to Sir Mercedes.
I take it you've heard. Then you'll know that this task is mine. I'll not be an idle burden on the Duke's hospitality any longer. And surely you've won enough glory, sir. Allow me this one chance to prove myself. You have my thanks. This matter concerns Lord Julian as well. There is talk of dark happenings at the Stone of the North. Lord Julian's watch. He set out for the hold himself some time ago, but there has been no word since. Someone must go and see what has become of him. As a fellow guest of the Duke's, I felt it my duty. I would forbid you from interceding, but you no doubt have your own reasons for going. I will not stop you from joining me, but neither can I wait. Follow if you wish, sir. I am off.
Leave this place to us,
what to do
Arisen.
in this
Find
quest.
Sir Mercedes.
We'll work to suppress them here.
Even the dragon's power is not enough to unite one's heart with God.
Do not just attack blindly. At once.
To arms!
I've learned a new way to fight with you.
Viper! You colluded with Salvation to work sedition among the Duke's men!
Salvation? You place me in ill company. I'm a man of this world. Fantasies of death and redemption concern me not one whit. Now, legends. Legends stoke up the masses. If Duke Edmund were to best a second dragon, Francis would take the ascendant. But her neighbors ill want a giant looming at their borders, am I wrong?
Spare me your sophistry! The word neighbor sours on your forky tongue. Our lands have long sworn unstinting aid to any neighbor beset by the dragon.
Unstinting, you say? Tell me then, why has your Lord Father not sent your brother, joined by Hearthstone's finest steel? Why am I speaking instead with a bleating she-goat mocked even by her own men?
You will retract those words, sir!
Else suffer what consequence?
Else I shall wash my honor clean in your blood!
And you? You will play her second? I would welcome the challenge.
Stay out of this! He's made an open mockery of me and my homeland! I had thought, nay trusted you were above the base treasons of Salvation's like. The Knight's champion. An oathbreaker of your ilk is champion to no man, Julian.
Salvation? Damns a lot of them. And their idle talk of destruction and redemption. They were convenient to my purpose, nothing more. The day of Edmund Dragonsbane is past. He will not slay another worm. So what cause is served by sending men to die for his pleasure? The swift death of Francis is the greatest mercy to her neighbors.
And what of those of this land who will die for your peace? Will you stand idly by while a people lose their land, their very lives, to a plague of beasts? You are no knight, villain!
Pray, think of the morrow. The dragon will come again, to your homeland and to mine. Who shall stand against it then? We are spent, all of us.
You owe the Arisen a debt of thanks, woman. Your she-goat's pride is lost, but you've kept your head.
I must make a pitiable sight. I knew. I am a meager choice to send as aid. I know it well. Still, I could not. I fear I put on a shameful display. Lord Julian had the truth of it, every word. I am weak. I serve no purpose here, save as hollow homage to an empty pact. Aids in name only. Hearthstone or Francis, there's not a man in either who expected anything else of me. I knew it well enough, tasted it on every breath I drew. Yet still, I fancied myself a knight. Arisen. I will return to Hearthstone. Not to lick my wounds, but to petition my Lord Father that Grancy's people receive true aid. I will not send you to meet the dragon with their fates weighing upon you. After, I shall return here, to aid you however I may. I am a fool. Pray, accept this token. I haven't much to give, but it would please me to know it provided you some small comfort on your journey. I cannot hope to grow strong overnight, but I will return a woman able to serve you. Until then, pray be well. I cannot hope to grow until then.
Let's have a look at that rise in the land. There may be aught to harvest. Seems the Duke aims to ring all grancies with strongholds. The best men in the strongest hold are powerless without supplies to live on. What meaning do you suppose those stones hold? This is a place quite restful to my kind. It is usually more lively. Seems the castle walls are reached by a flight of stairs ahead.
These stairs serve as a useful route in their own.
Well met, sir.
It seems the Stone of the North stands quiet once again. You have my thanks. It was an ill surprise indeed to find salvation's reach extends so deep within our ranks. 'Tis a testament to the rising fear within the people's hearts. We must be vigilant against such corruption, lest the duchy rot away afore the dragon ever comes.
Many within the castle praise your bold deeds of late. I pray such good works continue. I have more tasks that require you.
It grieves me to report an item was stolen from the castle's stores a few days past. It was a possession of the Duke's and a treasure of the realm, the Worm King's ring. The band was stolen under heavy watch. I fear it to be the work of someone within the castle. But first, the ring must be reclaimed. Will you do it, sir? You would do well to begin by asking the men and women of the castle what they know. That ring is a treasure to all Grancis, and a symbol of the Duke's authority. It must be found.
Good Aldous told me there's been sign of thieving within the castle. Even should they escape sight, the castle's construction hinders all who do not know it well. Our villain had a guide, or had some occasion to grow familiar with the castle.
I heard a report of an unfamiliar man seen within the castle's halls. They say he had the look of that sorcerer.
If there's talk of a sorcerer, it'll be Solomon, no doubt. I'd hoped we were rid of that rat for good. I do not relish the thought of his return. But the pilfered ring does bear a strong magical affinity. It is the sort of bauble Solomon would covet.
Salamet. 'Tis a name that calls up bitter memories. Time was the Duke held a council of magic scholars here in Gran Soren, tasked with ensorceling grimoires and trinkets. Salamet sat at the head of the council. His genius was unmatched, save by his ambitions. Once their research bore fruit, Salamet betrayed his grace and fled with the findings. He disappeared, leaving the corpses of his fellow scholars in his wake. I know not by what design he would reveal himself now. Perhaps aught about this ring that compels him.
Let's hear from some others. Surely someone
we speak to a few more
Salamet
people?
fleeing.
Well met, sir.
A sorcerer, eh? Can't say as I've heard tell of... No, wait. There is rumor going around of a queerly-dressed man skulking about the quarry. More than his dress is odd if he's hanging around that place with no reason.
Salamet is an infamous archon.
Someone must know something about this matter. Let's ask around.
Salvation is on the tongues of everyone, from peasant to noble.
Hear ye! His Grace, Duke Edmund as himself, recognise the great feats of the Arisen.
You humans certainly do make a lot of expressions. Shall we to the quarry, then?
There are two ways into the quarry. Gran Soren, the beating heart of all Granses. The Duke's burden is great, between his duties as sovereign and
I'm
the
on my
worm
way.
hunt.
The city holds every amenity. It would make a fine base for our adventuring. Monsters can strike
Griffin!
day or night, even in the shadow of Gran Soren's walls. This looks interesting.
Very well. On my way!
Certainly. I'm on my way.
Watch for a goblin ambush ahead, Arisen. I'll go at once.
All roads lead to Grand Soren.
Careful! A goblin!
The Lee is vast. It would be easy to get lost. There may be aught here. Let me see.
It will be done.
We'll rout them in a single charge! That's such a feeling! Oh, animal dung. A
We
deer,
have triumphed.
perhaps. Careful! A goblin! A goblin pack!
To arms! Goblins ill like fire!
Look, he's here!
Strength in numbers of
Did
the...
it! The quarry is a spot well suited to hiding. This passage links south and central Gransus. Tis a sorcerer we face. We must be ready for anything.
Well, well. The Arisen, toast of all Grand Soren. Does the work of all mankind's savior truly afford the time to go hunting petty thieves? If you insist on a game of cat and mouse, what say we see which role you'll fill?
I will protect you of this myrmidon. Splints.
I leave the weak foes to you.
Find an opening and strike.
The cat has claws, and more grit than the fools in the Duke's Guard outrun. But alas, I've not the time for games, sir. Farewell.
We lost him. Shall we return to
I've
Grand
learned
Soren
what to do
now?
in this quest.
I shall restore your health. Hold on. Shall we return to Grand Soren now?
It is a port crystal. One can reach it from anywhere with the use... It's a magic item.
Seems this is where the merchants live. It's quite open.
The stairs ahead lead atop the castle walls.
day to night, this area feels completely different.
Well met, sir.
Many within the castle praise you. I've more tasks that require you.
You fought him then? I knew it was his doing. It is a shame he slipped the noose. But we cannot allow him to run free. We must see him stopped, and the ring returned before he can work more evil.